maybe being overlooked, even though you know who he is, in all of this, in all of the Super Bowl preview, is how valuable Evan McPherson is to the Bengals. And Hembo, you were the one who wanted to get into this today, and so I'm going to give you the floor to make the arguments here and put the stats to it. But I said after one of the playoff games, a genuinely great kicker, and I don't just mean a good one, but I mean a guy like him who is just freaking cash money. That is not a luxury. That's a weapon. It changes the way you coach. It changes the way you approach a game. It changes the way the quarterback can do things. Evan McPherson has been a ridiculously valuable piece of the Bengals Super Bowl run. Give me some numbers.
I do not think it is a stretch to say the Bengals would not have won any of those 3 games if it weren't for his kicking. Because, Greeny, the Bengals have scored in 3 postseason games. They have scored 72 points as a team. Their kicker has scored 40 of those 72 points. That's 56% of the Bengals scoring this postseason, and he's not missed. He's made all 12 field goals that he has attempted, 5 of which have been from 40-plus yards, and he's 4 for 4 on extra points. Cincinnati has reached the Super Bowl, having played 3 games, and scored 5 touchdowns as a team. He is the single biggest reason, we talk all we want about Joe Burrow, that they won each of those 3 games, in my judgment.
It's 100% right. And 2 of them they won in walk-off fashion on his kicks. Right, they beat Tennessee as time expires on a kick by him, and then they beat Kansas City in overtime on a kick by him. So, yeah, that's an incredibly valuable thing to have. And, you know, for all these teams out there, like the team I root for never has a kicker. I mean, since Nick Folk left, like they literally are like changing kickers every other week. So as we start getting to the draft, and I haven't gotten this deep into my research yet, I know Mel is starting to talk about a punter he's very excited about.
Wow.
That he thinks could go in the 4th or 5th round. But the idea that you shouldn't draft a kicker if he's someone this good is crazy. Now, where do you draft him? I don't know. But how valuable is McPherson? Again, they've scored 72 points in the playoffs. He's scored 40 of them. They've only scored 5 touchdowns in 3 games, and they're in the Super Bowl. And part of that is because they can comfortably play for field goals in parts of the field where other teams are contemplating going for it on 4th down. Now you go for it, you don't make it, you give the other team a short field. Like, it changes everything in a football game when you have a player that good. Like, to be as valuable as he is at that position, you have to be next level good. But if you are, then it is a very, very valuable thing to have. Yes?
Yes. I mean, we're talking, his scoring output, Greeny, is like the best postseason ever. It's like Larry Fitzgerald in 2009. It's a late 90s season from Terrell Davis, like Hall of Fame actual players. And as a specialist, he is, like I said, as big a reason why they're there as anybody.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.